Yeah. Days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby trying to get paid. Yeah. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mine. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a deal. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. HRE wanna drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts.
It's Madden NFL 24. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He was stellar a week ago, piling up the yards. 49ers and the Rams. And it comes your way next on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And what a game in his NFL debut last week as he showed why this franchise is so high on him. They got early dividends as he threw 3 touchdown passes, and he looks to build on that success coming into this one.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
Ready, okay.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And taken right on the 30. Shifts by him. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. It's a pickup of 6. On first down, it's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Muscles by at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Okay, break.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. He'll get this up to about the 44. And the Rams had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Here's Ethan Evans now. On the return, here's Agnew. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. A solid stiff arm. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 7th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, San Francisco.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
5 to 10 because they've had some time.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
On this play to move the sticks, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 29-yard line.
Now Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 7. And a 49er first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
For San Francisco.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
On the jump.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds Johnston. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Achane. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Talanoa Hufanga, a first-time All-Pro last year, up to make the tackle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Short throw, it's Higbee. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I pinned the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Rose trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6, and I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Looking to throw. Rose. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw on second down, Rose. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Kupp beats the D for a first that time. There really was a defense who could stop him the last 2 years. Only an ankle injury slowed him down, ending his 2022 season after 9 games. He was on an all-pro pace, and we expect to see the same again this year.
Back to throw. Rose. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rose. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Complete to Puka Nacua. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 inches.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 60 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now a play fake here on first down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
22-yard line.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Rose. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. 3rd and 19. Purdy. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just lob one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And Now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Nifty move. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's the option. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On third down, here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. 33 yards. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Rams 10.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So now. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Back to throw. Rose. Pass complete there to Nacua. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get on. Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He'll dump this off to Achane. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That is caught, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Here we go. Here we
From
go.
down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. On 3rd down, Rose. The quick slant caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about every.
Touchdown! Devon Achane with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Hawk 70. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
It's third down. And 1 yard to go.
Back to throw, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st and 10, Rose. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
15 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rose. Short throw. It's Higbee. It'll be a gain of 5, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now Purdy. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Throwing on 1st down. Rose. Short throw. It's Higbee. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Rose. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready,
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the Rams' 19-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Purdy now to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth